Hello everyone, I am Ragdoll Riversong, and this is of course Animal Crossing. I have quite a few things on my list of things to do, but I think that the first thing that we should do is go talk to our campsite villager, because we are playing in hard mode, which means we have to invite them to come live here. And I've waited all day long to see who it is because I found out early this morning before I had to go to work, and I had to go to work. I hadn't charged my Switch, so I left it home. I haven't been in to even see who it is, but regardless, we're playing in hard mode and we have to take them. Hi, I hope all of you are doing very well and having a lovely day. Well, hello, you look bright and colorful. What's your name? Opal. Do you live here? I'm Opal. A pleasure. I needed a little escape, darling, so here I am on this island getting in touch with nature and such. I wasn't sure what I thought at first, but I tell you, I've really grown to like this place, Snoot. Well, to be honest, darling, I wouldn't have thought camping like this would suit me. After all, I usually loathe to go without basic amenities, you know, like an infinity pool or a heated bidet. Wow. But much to my surprise, roughing it suits me just fine. I find it appeals to my bold nature. No, this elephant isn't about to let a little fresh air and an unkempt wilderness keep her from adventure. Wonderful. Would you like to live here, Opal? You can't go camping without a campfire. It's just not done, darling. Gathering around the fire, telling spooky stories in the flickering light, it's a time-honored tradition. Though I confess it's much harder to go to sleep in the dark tent after that, Snoot. I have a little proposal for you, my dear. Let's play a game for my simple knit sweater. It's simple, really. If you win, you get my simple knit sweater as a present, Snoot. Let's do this. I thought you'd say that. Now, before we get started, do you know the rules? I'm pretty sure I know them. Wonderful, let's get started. First, we'll shuffle the cards. I've picked a card. Now focus. What kind do you think it is? Heart, diamond, spade, or club? Let's go with club. Next, let's check your answer. Oh, I was so close. A good effort indeed, but incorrect. The correct answer is the spade. My goodness, I win this round. I'm sorry, but that means no present for you, Snoot. I must be sure to thank Lady Luck for smiling on me today. I have to try really hard to convince her to move in here. I have a little proposal for you, my dear. Let's play a game for my striped shirt. It's simple, really. If you win, you get my striped shirt as a present. We can do this. I thought you'd say that. Now, before we get started, yes, I'm pretty sure we know the rules. Wonderful. Let's get started. Shuffle the cards really well. And I've picked a card. Now focus. What kind do you think it is? I'm going to go with club again, because I think she might say it to mix it up. Maybe. Oh my. This is going to be a little harder than I thought. My goodness, I win this round. I'm sorry, but that means no present for you, Snoot. I must be sure to thank Lady Luck for smiling on me today. She's gonna get really tired of talking to us. A proposal for you, a terry cloth nightgown. It's simple, really. If you win, you get my terry cloth nightgown as a present. Alright. I'll give it my best effort. Oh, well, I guess we get to hear them. Whoops. The rules are simple. You see each card has a symbol for a different suit on it. I'm going to pick one card, then it's up to you to guess which type of card it is. If you guess correctly, then you get my terry cloth nightgown. Simple enough, yes? You look like you're ready for some fun, so let's give this a go. I've picked a card, now focus. What kind do you think it is? Let's go with spade. We should have chose club. Alright. I think we should choose diamond this next time, because I think she might. You know, darling, I used to think traveling to unknown places wasn't for me. But getting away from my own island and flying to somewhere completely different is downright exhilarating. Plus, the whole island adventure thing, it looks rather good on me, don't you think, Snoot? When I went camping as a young elephant with my family, I loved toasting marshmallows over the fire. I wasn't very patient, so I usually burned them, but I didn't mind. They still tasted delicious to me. My mind knows I must go home tomorrow, but my heart is in denial. What can I say? This vacation and this island have been too fabulous. It makes me wonder how much more fabulous Stellar is when you live here for good. Move and find out. My, is that a serious suggestion? Why, never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd get such a lovely offer. But I'm so sorry I have to turn you down. I just can't move. You see, I'm rather fond of my current island despite or perhaps because of its faults. To be honest, darling, I wouldn't have thought this camping like this would suit me. After all, I usually loathe to go without basic amenities, you know, like an infinity pool or a heated bidet. They do kind of repeat the same thing over and over. My goodness. Well, you should be fond of Stellar. Please don't leave tomorrow. You can't stop thinking about it. You want to live here for good? Then come live here. Aren't you lovely? Alas, no, I must pass for now. I need... Back home, I have various projects underway and too many folk who would miss me. I tell you, it's not easy being so popular. You of all people surely know what I mean, Snoot. You can't go camping without a campfire. It's just not done, darling. Gathering around the fire, telling spooky stories in the flickering light, it's a time-honored tradition. Though I confess, it's much harder to go to sleep in a dark tent after that, Snoot. This takes so long, my goodness. Well, we have places to shop. I just set up evals, and I think that it'll be ready tomorrow. And if you think it's refreshing, I think maybe you should move here because you would love to shop every day. It's refreshing for one's soul, darling, and traveling and the shopping. Come on. I only meant to come here for a little getaway, but now that it's nearly time to leave, it makes me quite sad. I can't help but imagine what my life would be like if I lived on Stellar instead. No doubt it would be a setup from what I'm used to, Snoot. Then live here. Pardon? You want little old me to move here? Why, never in a million years would I have thought. Alas, no, I have quite the laundry list of things to tend back on my own island. Of course, I might consider relocating another time, so let's just put a pin in that, shall we? We have to wear her down. To be honest, darling, I wouldn't have thought camping like this would suit me. We know, we've talked about your bidet and stuff. But if you move here, Opal, I will have a house for you, and you won't have to rough it in the camping tent. And, you know, it is downright exhilarating to move somewhere new and be an island adventurer. It does look rather good on you. So why don't you come move here? When I went camping as a young elephant with my family, I loved toasting marshmallows. I'll buy you some marshmallows. I'm sure we'll find them eventually. Yes, I can make you a campfire. I do know that recipe. Excuse me while I hydrate. She does talk a lot. Opal. I know you're not so easily won over, but please move here. I shall miss this place when I leave tomorrow. How marvelous must it be to live here for good. I can't stop thinking about it, Snoot. Then come live here, please. I turned you down, yet you're still so keen to have me move here. I confess it feels good to feel truly wanted on this island. A little ego boost goes a long way. Very well, let me check with resident services. I'll move here if they give me the go-ahead, Snoot. Very sorry for the delay, but darling, I have grave news. My dreams of moving here have been dashed. I paid a visit to resident services and they said there are no plots for sale, none at all, Snoot. It's the zoning issue, who knows? I didn't want to make a scene, but I'm one unhappy elephant. Perhaps one day the stars will align, a plot will go up for sale, and we will get to live on the same island. Do I have to put my plot down for her? Oh, that would mean we would have to buy another one. But it also means she doesn't kick anybody out, I think. And we're gonna villager hunt, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, you know? I was thinking of possibly, maybe, placing one of the houses up here in the wooded area. We'll have to do a little landscaping, but we can make this work. Should we go ahead? Okay. Well, that looks great. Now let's go talk to her and see if that hurries along our plans for our future friend here. We definitely have enough for one more plot, and we'll just buy another one. So, let's go talk to Opal again. We have the most beautiful campfire already outside for her, and she keeps talking about it endlessly. Listen, Opal. It's hard to believe there's no plot of land for sale on your island. Surely one will open up. It's a shame, darling. I have so much to offer a place like this. You know, on second thought, failing to achieve my dream is well, simply unacceptable. Surely there was some sort of confusion at resident services. I think I should march right over there and make sure they have their facts straight. Great idea. Because I think that there might be a plot available now. Sorry for the wait, but I have big news, my dear. I paid a visit to resident services, and guess what? Go on, guess. Oh, all right. They said, welcome to the island. Oh, Ragdoll, I was on pins and needles the whole time. I nearly fainted when they said I was in. Needless to say, I'm over the moon. And thank you for calling little old Opal your neighbor. Well, I'm very excited to call you my neighbor, Opal. I'm very glad you're moving in. Now we have to visit resident services. I went ahead and did the customization workshop while I was waiting on my computer to update because I was trying to go live at like 4:30, but my computer doesn't like me and it decided for me that I needed to go live later. So here we are. Sorry for any confusion that I caused. We're gonna go by the last plot of land. I hope it's our last plot of land, or else I've lied. Okay, so we have 8. Opal will make 9, and we can have 10 villagers. So yes, this way. Our bridge is this way. Our snow boy is looking awful. Oh, hello, Isle. So, Ragdoll, how's your camping to get KK to notice our island going so far? I've got something here for you. Oh, thank you. I was sorting through things at home when I came across Mr. Flamingo. It comes from off-island, but I still thought it might help your scheme to promote us for a KK show. She's so sweet. Need something, Gleam? What's the latest? Aren't weekends great? The only downside is the time goes by faster when you're having fun, so weekends fly by. Glee. They indeed do. My days off tend to go by so quickly that they're just over in a snap. I think mainly because I'm playing video games for a lot of if I'm being quite honest. Alright. Oh, I think that's another one of my fossils. And we better go ahead and talk to Stu while he's out and about, or I'll lose... Oh, don't hit him. I'll lose track of him. Hi there, walking buddy. Let's talk. I love long walks. They keep your feet entertained. Aww. And while we're at it, I have a list. So we spoke to Ione, Stu. This is Angus. He's lifting weights. Not much to see, I suppose, but go ahead and make yourself at home. What's the latest? Just realized we'll hear from the Happy Home Academy tomorrow. Why do I feel like they're not gonna like what I've done with my place? Oh, well, I hope they do. It's pretty cool. It's neat. Okay, since last time, we did have quite a few people move in, actually. We had Bud and Annalise move in. Annalise autofilled, or no, yes, we searched for Bud with 2 tickets, and Annalise autofilled. So, we now have an interesting bunch of characters on our island. We're gonna go villager hunt for another one. We're going for more of a kidcore theme, but you know, we've got kind of what we've got. I left my Switch at home to charge all day while I was at work, so I have a lot of things to get done still. Let's go ahead and visit resident services. There's our money tree, though. I know, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm good at it. Oh, I have all of my furniture from my house in my pockets as well because I did the customization workshop. So I need to go place everything back in my house before we villager hunt so I can get the materials off of the islands that we go to. or I'm not gonna have any room in my pockets whatsoever. Hi Sylvia, I noticed you were home. What do you think? I absolutely love my wooden block bed. It's so comfy. Well, if you love it, then that's great. Doesn't matter what kind of day I've had, the instant I fall into this bad boy, I'm out like a light. Oh, well, you have a very great bed then, Sylvia. Wonderful for you. That's nice. I wish I had that kind of bed. I have sleeping issues. We just need to talk to Klaus, Tank, Bud, and Annalise. We have a lot more villagers to talk to, so when I see them out and about, I like to talk to them quickly and check them off of my list because they're hard to find if you don't talk to them when you see them. Why, you seem well, don't you, Nipper? It's yet another splendid day on Stellar. Oh, I know I sound unusually chipper, but who can blame me, Nipper? Alright, I've started adding my fossils that I don't need after having them assessed to my pathway out here leading up to the museum, so it just kind of adds a nice little effect and you know where you're headed, you know, without any kind of sign. You see those and you kind of know the museum is this way. I guess we can go ahead. Yeah. We'll buy the plot, place it, get the Nook Mile tickets, and then we'll place my things back in my house. Thinking ahead. Hello, hello. This is the construction consultation counter. How can I help you? Well, I would like to talk infrastructure. A number of things we can discuss, but what do you have in mind? I would like you to sell me some land. So you'll help prep some land for a future home. Excellent. I do have to charge a small fee of 10,000 bells, but if someone moves in, you'll earn miles for your efforts. Wonderful. Sounds terrific. First, I'll collect the fee. That'll be 10,000 bells, please. I'll just hand the housing kit to you. Use it to claim a plot for a new house. Do that. Considering our island population and the land we've available, I do believe this will be our last plot. I hope you're waiting with bated breath to see who chooses the land you've worked so hard to set up. Is there anything else I can help you with? I think we're good for now. Of course, I'll be here when you need me. And I also think that we have to fast forward one day before we place this plot down so that our campsite villager will move in before we can villager hunt. Or is that wrong? If I place this plot down, can I go villager hunting? Fast forward a day. And then try for villager hunting. Tank is at home as well, so we better say hello. I think that Klaus and Bud are the last two. I nearly sprained my creativity. What do you think? You're not gonna believe it. I made some sandy beach flooring. I was out jogging the other day and somewhere around 53rd mile, inspiration just hit me. Or it could have been dehydration. Either way, check it out and stay hydrated. I have to drink water every time Tank tells me to stay hydrated. Building it was like a hard workout routine, and you know I'm all about sharing my routines. I do, and thank you for sharing all your DIYs, Tank. You've been giving me more than anybody else on the island. What do you say? Want to get built making yourself some sandy beach flooring? Indeed I do. Teach me. Well, I could, or I could give you this. Paper that I wrote the recipe on. I vote for the paper. As long as you could read my handwriting, you've got this. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit that little bell so you'll get notified whenever I post. We're in hard mode. We're trying to make it through. I've just learned customization. This is Stellar. Little patches of color to add to our home. Since we can customize things now. My selection of items is kind of limited, but I'm trying to throw a little bit of everything out there. Just trying to make it look as pretty as possible with what I have to decorate with, you know? Oh, we don't want to put that in the middle of the floor. If we're going to put that anywhere, we should put it up by resident services, so whenever Leaf comes, we can remember. We may need some medicine, and we want to learn our DIY. I think we're going to run out of space in our storage quite soon. But that's okay because our pockets are a lot bigger than they used to be. I'm shocked that it's letting me put everything in there. Because it knows those go by resident services. Okay. Hi everybody. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. Ignore all the fish. I still need to run into CJ and sell him some fish. I've been talking to my villagers, debating on whether or not... Okay, I talked to the campsite villager, and I have an available plot for her to move into. But I now have a housing plot in my pocket, and I want to go villager hunting for someone to live in it, but somehow, whenever I placed a plot before, I ended up with Annalise. She was not supposed to move here, so I think we're going to time travel really fast. I've been trying not to. I have once, and I really think we should for this time because I don't want someone else to autofill We're going for a kidcore theme. Hi, Ione. But so far we're not doing so well with the kidcore theme. So we're gonna go try to villager hunt for someone who fits, you know, a little better. Hopefully. I'm also checking things off on my list. I do think we should save and we should go forward today. I don't want to waste our last plot and not get to villager hunt. Just in case. Bear with me, it'll be fine. We'll try to make this quick. Hope you all are doing very well today. I had to work today. Ooh. And I am trying to get a little bit of stuff done on my hard mode island. Let's go ahead and make it, well, I don't know. We'll stay nighttime. It's fine. I don't want to mess it up too badly. Because I'm trying not to time travel at all. Hopefully our villager will have moved in. And then we'll just go ahead and place our plot and we'll go villager hunting for our last plot of land we were able to buy. I can hardly talk. Let me get some more water. Okay, so Opal should be moved in by now. And, you know, putting her boxes away and sweeping up around her place, I hope. Surely the campsite villager moves in like the next day, right? You shouldn't have to wait too long. It's an empty plot and all that jazz. We're not waiting on anybody to move out. Hello there, everyone. Right now on Stellar, it's not the right date. Now for today's announcement, we have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Stellar welcome to Opal. Congrats, Opal. I'm sure you'll enjoy island life here. Moving on. The most wonderful thing happened to Stellar today. The Able Sisters tailoring shop opened. The tailor shop will have all the fashion items you'd expect, as well as a custom design gallery. This is a great chance for everyone to enjoy new styles and maybe start our own Stellar trends. And of course, we'll be holding a special ceremony to celebrate the Happy New Year. If you are interested in participating and have the time, please check in with Tom at Resident Services. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of your island. Okay. Well, we'll go place this plot of land. Let me check it now. A rank S. Yay! More files for people moving in. So around where I live, it was looking very much like this just a day ago. Like everything is just now melting off. It snowed so hard that our power actually went out for the entire day. Luckily and unfortunately, I guess, though, we went to work where there was power, but you know, we were at work. We had to drive there on the snow and ice. So it was a very interesting day for our family. We took the kids to work with us that day too. Just saying, it was interesting to say the least. It was different. I want to place another house up on that ledge, but maybe in the very front. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. I'll look at it when I get up there. But I guess just the weight from all the snow and the power lines just knocked the power out, and it happened for several of my friends at work. Just kind of, different. An odd sort of day to walk into, you know. I think right in here is where I need the house to be, so each house can have kind of its own little area. No, we want to back up just a little bit more than that. I don't want to take out any of the flowers. Okay, this looks good. Wonderful, wonderful. You'll have to ignore my tummy if you can hear it. I normally do my streams before dinner so that you don't hear my tummy digest, but my computer wanted to do all of its uploading and all of its changing things, and oh, we need our Nook tickets. It wanted to do what it wanted to do. It was upgrading everything. And so I couldn't do it right after work and picking up the kids, and I had to wait until later in the evening, and now I'm a little bit sleepy, and yeah. It's okay though, we're still gonna get this done. We just have to purchase our Nook tickets and stuff first. I feel like I fell behind quite a bit because there were certain days I didn't get to play and things were just not going well. Hi Vanessa, I hope you're having a great day. We're grabbing some Nook Mile tickets. We're about to go see who our last villager on Stellar is gonna be. Since it is our last villager, I think we should go ahead and use our Nook Mile tickets that we have available and maybe go ahead and get as many as possible and just go for it. Because I think I can only afford 7, and since we're in hard mode, we're allowed to have up to 10 tickets. This is very tedious and time consuming, I know. Bear with me, we're about to go. It's not much longer. I was doing so well collecting things and getting everything done and earned more Nook Miles than I thought. It would be nice if it gave us the option to select, like, as many Nook Miles tickets as possible, you know? Like, I have enough for, can I just get, you know, can I have 7 tickets, you know? That would be incredible. Okay, final ticket. We're done with all of our selection. No, we're good. We are going to head on over to the airport and go see who we can find for our Kid Core Island. So, best case scenario, I would love to have Stitches. I don't know. I love Stitches. He and Judy are the reason that I bought a Stitch and became a streamer in the first place, I guess. Because without them, I wouldn't have played this game. My best friend showed them to me and I fell in love. I was like, yes, yes, please. Convinced my husband I needed to switch, and here we are now. So I would really, really love Stitches. That would be amazing. But I will take any Kid Core Villager you've got. Orville, let's go. Come on, please. We're ready. Time for takeoff. Get us airborne. And every time he says he'll get us airborne, I'll take a drink of water then too. Got a walker who needs wings? Indeed you do. Have a good flight, friend. And when you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? Well, I don't want to go extinct while I travel, so... Okay, Wilbur. I talked to Orville about this, and you're supposed to be bringing me to somebody who's Kid Core. Alright, we're 2 down and docked at the target island. Delta Oscar is go. Kid Core Island is go. You'll be holding pattern here, getting touched by new tools or anything? Will do. You have a pleasant visit to this island yourself. Well, hello there. She is kind of cute, but I don't know that I know her. Hi, how are you? Greta, I don't believe we've met. No, we have not. I'm Greta, and you are... What a lovely name you have there, Ragdoll. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Greta. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. Indeed, I do. Greta seems very sweet. Digging holes in the wrong spots. Okay, I don't think Greta is Kid Core, Wilbur. I don't think I'll understand what I'm going for. Yeah, we better. I don't want it to get too late before we find a villager. Sorry, everybody. I'm used to getting up really, really early and used to kind of falling asleep around this time of day. So I'm trying my best to stay awake for all of you. We're gonna get this villager hunt done. Welcome to your one and only gateway to the skies, the Stellar Airport. How can I help you today? We would love to fly, please. Yup. We want to use... Yep. Absolutely use the Myth ticket. Indeed. Yep. All ready to go. Indeed. Remember, Orville, someone kidcore. Okay, have a good flight, friend. And when you need to travel, just think what would dodos do. Well, I hope my dodo friend took me to the island I requested. That's what I hope. But I'm not certain. Alright, we are 2 down and docked at the target island. Delta Oscar is go. That's our secret talk. So I hope it is. You're never late to streams. You can't be late. Our campsite villager was Opal, and we convinced her to move in. And now we're off trying to find a villager that fits our theme. Someone like Stitches, very kidcore. And so far, we have not had luck. We just went to one island and we saw Greta. So you haven't missed much, at all. I'm a little bit delirious because I'm used to doing all of my stuff a little earlier in the day, but the computer wanted to update. That's all you really missed. Having issues. As always. I don't think that this is going to do at all. How are you today, Beatrix? I hope you're doing well. Rodeo. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Rodeo. Cool, so you're Ragdoll from Stellar. Man, that's real cool. Let's have some fun while we're here together. Okay. By the way, I restarted my island to Forest Core Island. Oh, that sounds terrific. I love a good foresty island. That's what my wintry island is going to be, and this kidcore island is going to be my bright and colorful one. And then Amy said she was going to do hard mode with me, but she's not really been, you know, but... To be fair, life and snow and all that jazz. It snowed where we live. I got to drive on ice to take us to work. It was interesting. The kids went to work with me that day because they were out of school. But the day before picking them up from school was rather... wow. Just one wrong turn and you could be sliding down a hill in the area we live in, and I picked a wrong one trying to go from one school to the next to get my 2 children. I like Forest Core because when you have no more ideas, just think trees. That's right. Trees, bushes, and flowers. I found when you run out of ideas, those are the best to go for, y'all. Seriously. You can't go wrong. It just makes it look beautiful. Yes, we're ready, Wilbur. And I said, what's going on? I think everybody is really hard on their own island. I think because we spend a lot of time focusing on it. But if you step back and go to other people's islands for a little bit, you get an appreciation for yours sometimes. And, also you get to see something lovely. But I had my best friend's island for 4 days, and I got to play on it and do what I wanted to. And she was like, you can change whatever you want and make it look however you want, but I really didn't change much at all. Because her island was beautiful the way it was, but it just needed some pathways to kind of show you how to get around. And the flowers, I just kind of moved them around a little bit because they were all kind of cluttered together in corners. But other than that, it was all her decoration, all what she had put out and about, and it was lovely. So I think we all need to cut ourselves some slack when we're decorating and remember that, it's a process. It takes time. It's going to be beautiful in the end, but, lots of trees, shrubs, flowers. Just strategically placed a lot of times, but yeah. Hey, I like to play that way too. It's not lazy, it's really fun to start with a blank canvas and go to a treasure island and get all of the materials and just kind of paint a beautiful picture. But I really did want to give the hard mode a try and try grinding and kind of get the appreciation for the game. I feel like is what I'm, but I don't, knock anybody for doing it that way because I do it that way on Resplendent, my other island as well. So, I mean, it's where I got all of the materials for Michelle for her island. For, all the bells, everything like that, because there's no way we could have done it without. Treasure islands are great to be, helpful little tools at times. Well, there's a fresh face. Are you visiting from another island as well? Indeed, I am, Amelia, but I don't believe you're Kid 4 either. Of course you are. Well, my friends call me Amelia, and you are? Ragdoll, all the way from Stellar, even? Isn't that fascinating? Well, we may only be here a short time, but I do hope to get to know each other better. You don't know this about me yet, but I'm always down to dish, darling. And occasionally going to Treasure Islands is grinding for your items as well because it takes some effort to get in occasionally. Yes, we're ready to head home because you did not take me at all where you said you were going to take me. This whole week just feels like it's been a very difficult week. I'm glad that tomorrow is my Friday, and then I will be off on Sunday, which is flea market day. Woohoo! We'll be live again on Sunday in the morning time. Well, actually, may go live in the afternoon time because I think it works a little better if I go ahead and get some stuff in the morning done and then go in the afternoon. Two weeks is not a lot of time. That's a reasonable amount of time. Beatree, you take your time and have fun. And yes, we try to go on Sundays. I think I'll go at like 3 probably on Sunday. I'll start my computer up before I go pick my husband up from work. That way I can make sure it's working properly. And then, leave it running and I'll come back and try for a 3 o'clock stream. Let's hope for the best. When tax time comes around, I am definitely getting a newer computer so that hopefully we have less issues with our streams, and maybe we can do some cooler stuff with our streams, but I'm doing the best I can with the computer I have. How can we help you today? Well, we would like to fly again and try to find a Kid Core Villager Orville. I figure it's okay if I'm a little bit tired for my Friday, since my Friday is technically on a Saturday, you know? So staying up a little bit to villager hunt. I am ready. Time for takeoff. I need to hydrate again. Okay, have a good flight, friend, and when you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? Looking for the decoy duck DIY and the plain old shop sign DIY, because why not? I love the decoy duck DIY. I think that the little ducks look so adorable that look closest to realistic. Like the little, oh my goodness, the little brown and white one? That one is incredible. Look how pretty the sky looks behind us. Okay, well you hold pattern here. And I'm gonna go check and see if you brought me somewhere I need to be. We asked for a Kid Core Island, but you know, he doesn't listen. Okay. Well, see, we're getting a lot of beachy themed villagers. We have Bud on our island and Annalise. And now Alice would not, you know, it's not really, she's not Kid Core, is she? Isn't she more of a beachy house? Hello there, my name's Alice and you're Ragdoll. Wait, you came here all the way from Stellar? I did. You're definitely more well-traveled than me. I'm trying to fix that by touring new places like this island. Yeah, the outside of her house has a very, very beachy theme. More so than a Kid Core theme. I just had to look her up. Excuse my tummy. As I previously mentioned, I had dinner before stream, and I don't like to do that because she likes to digest like that. So... hopefully y'all can't even hear it and don't even know what I'm talking about. Since these rocks are all kind of placed close to the ledge, I'm gonna grab some crafting materials real fast. I'm trying not to bore you to tears with that today, but the hard mode life, you know? Need to get the materials. We work hard for the bells. Oh no, we missed. Excuse us, Alice. I don't want to run you over, dear. Trying to make sure I don't leave an island without grabbing a fruit that we need, but we have oranges, we recently got apples, and we have pears, so we're good on this island. I just want to get what we need and go. Because as I previously mentioned, it's been a long day. I literally have no idea why I named Forest Core Island Pebbles. Because secretly you want to do a summer island? No. I don't know. It could be a forest core name. You can make like a pebble pathway and then have, you know, or find a pebble pathway for a foresty. Oh no. I accidentally took a period. I hear you. Excuse us, Alice. We're gonna go ahead and hightail it out before I accidentally ask her to move in with us. I get up really early in the morning, 6 a.m. to go to work. To be there by 6 a.m. I mean. And so, by this time of night, I'm just kind of loopy. The worse, the tireder I get. I think I've actually because I have insomnia, and sometimes it's really hard for me to fall back asleep if I wake up. And if I hear noises outside, it wakes me up, or I can see a bright light or something. Yeah, seriously. Need to move out far into the country so it's quieter and darker. But then it might be a problem for streaming, and then I wouldn't be able to talk with my friends, and you know. That would be tragic. Time to take off. Orville, Kidport Island, please. We know, what would dodos do? We know. But Kidport Island, please. It would be much appreciated. It's 2 down and docked on the target island. Are you sure about that? Are you positive? Be positive, Wilbur. It's bamboo, maybe. Well, hello there. You're bright and colorful, and you're wearing a helmet, and Big Top is your name. Nice to meet you. I'm Big Top. I'm visiting this island today. You're Ragdoll from Stellar. That's real cool. I don't know, y'all. He looks real kidcore to me. His name is Big Top. Let's see what we've got house-wise here, and you know. If I can type. Well, he has a gym inside of his house, but the outside of his house is super, super green. Just found both decoy duck and plain woodshop sign recipes. Congratulations, that's awesome. Yay. It's always really exciting to find what you need. I'm debating on leaving Big Top because I'm not sure he's kidcore enough. Even though the outside of his house is super bright green and he's very interesting looking. I don't know. I'm contemplating. Treasure islands are very useful, Beatree. They are. Especially if you're wanting to put something together very quickly. This island's real neat, right? Let's have some fun while we're together, both here, villain. Well, if my new catchphrase is gonna be villain, that's kind of a deal breaker for me. I don't know if I want to be villain. I don't know, man. Although I probably am the villain in a few people's stories, you know? I think we all are at one time or another. But I don't want to be the villain in Animal Crossing. Maybe if we're playing Dreamlight Valley, and I get to play as like a Bulletin or something, that would be kind of cool. Yes, Wilbur, we're ready to go. We specifically asked for Kid Core Island. You know, Kid Core Villager for our island. But you insist on flying us to the wrong islands. Okay, so let's try this again. We have 3 more tickets. If we don't find someone in the next 3 tickets, we have to autofill or take the very last villager that we find. We're playing in hard mode, so this is also our last villager of our island. So yeah. Woohoo! We need a Kid Core villager, Ervil. Apple wanted to move out. She was super Kid Core, and then you moved Bud in like this. Orville, come on. We want to use an Aquan ticket, please. Yes, we're all packed and time for takeoff. And since you said we're time for takeoff, time to hydrate. Ooh, almost dropped the lid. Okay, have a good flight, friend. Will do. Thank you so much. Hope this is a Kid Core island. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you. Would you please leave me a like if you don't mind? And subscribe if you're new here. That would be awesome. It's free, you know. You'd get notifications when I post or go live. Alright, we are 2 down and docked at Target Island. Delta Oscar is go. We're hopefully going to find a Kid Core villager today on our villager hunting. Meanwhile, I'll be holding pattern here. Get in touch when you need tools or travel. Indeed, we will go catch some bees and chop some trees. Oh, it's a kangaroo. I'm not incredibly fond of kangaroos. My vaulting pole doesn't even want to come out to go talk to her. But Sylvia is kind of wearing me down, and Sylvia's kind of awesome. Dropping the what was this item is a very cute way to decorate Bee Tree, especially if you place them down next to like picnic areas. I think that just looks so pretty. Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Kit. You're Ragdoll? Did you really come here all the way from Stellar? I think I flew past Stellar once. It looked pretty from the air. Well, I'm glad you got to see us, and I'm glad we got to visit with you, but I think we're gonna head on back and try our luck again, girl. We're looking for someone super Kid Core. I would really love to have Stitches, but it's kind of looking like that may not happen for me. I've got 2 tickets left after this one, everybody. 2 tickets. We are positive. Maybe if we just ask them directly to take us to Stitches, you know? You think that would work? I'm not sure. It's worth a try, though. Come on, please. We only have 2 tickets left on this. We would like to fly. So do you want? Yep. We would love to use them as mom's ticket. Stitches vibes. This is coming from someone who has Stitches amiibo. I have Stitches amiibo too, but unfortunately in hardcore mode, we're not allowed to use amiibos. I wasn't quite aware of that, but you know, we're supposed to be having fun and meeting new villagers, I think is the point of that. So we kind of have to take any campsite villager that wants to move in, that kind of vibe, you know? But it's really a bummer when you're trying to set up a theme and you're only kidcore. Well, I have 2 kidcore villagers. I guess Sylvia's kind of got like a kidcore vibe going on in her house. But I don't know. Apple, I thought, just made our island look very kidcore, and this angry tiger is not gonna do it either. Oh. Hi, Tybalt. Hey there, awesome to meet you. My name's Tybalt. What about you? Where are you from? Ragdoll, eh? And you're from Stellar? Cool name. From a strong sounding place. Oh my. I'm thinking we should have taken the one that was calling us a villain. Tybalt's house on the outside is super woodsy. On the inside, it's very much like a gym. Solo kayak tour that turned into survival training. That one gets me every time. It is much simpler to play with amiibos and Treasure Island. It is a much easier way to play because I find myself constantly looking at the paper to make sure I'm not trying to break one of the rules, and I'm afraid I will make mistakes whenever I'm tired, but you know. I'm trying to be very careful, I'm very positive. It is difficult not to amiibo in your very favorite characters, though, because letting just anyone move in from the campsite and pick whoever they want to kick out, that was about to be a tough one for me. And I forgot that you have to lay your plot down if you have a plot of land available, so that was kind of annoying. We're ready to fly, and I do believe this is our very last ticket, so please send us to a very kidcore villager. We would appreciate it greatly. We need this, Orville. Please help. All packed and ready to go, please. Just read the whole description. It took a long time. I know. There's so much to do. There's so much. It's playing without any help from anyone, really. And one of my friends that streams, Marcan Crossing, I'm sorry, it's getting late and I'm tired, has just said that they're going to start hard mode, and I'm hoping that they will come to my flea market and we can, you know, I can go to their flea market and it'll be great. Because right now, I don't have a whole lot of people playing hard mode, so it makes it difficult to find people that want to come over to my flea market. Who do we have? Oh, I do love Whitney. She's not super kidcore, but she's very pretty, and I don't know. I think she'll do for now, and she adds a splash of blue and white and loveliness to our island. I don't believe we've met. I'm Whitney, and you are? What a lovely name you have there, Ragdoll. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, if you're ever looking for a friendly face during your island vacation, you know where to find me. She's not very kidcore, though. It's been a minute, but I do remember her house being like a white color on the outside, but I don't remember what it looks like on the inside. Okay, it's very blue and white on the outside. The inside's very purplish. It's not super kidcore, but the colors on the outside are kind of brightish, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask her, because the likelihood of us getting a kidcore villager are very slim from an AutoFill, and why not have Whitney, someone that I love very much, on our island for a little bit. I'm almost certain no one has ever lived on this island before. It's just so full of nature. Indeed. You know, I brought some tools with me, but they broke just like that, if you can believe it. I was so upset, Snappy, I didn't know what to do. Thankfully, Wilbur happened to have spares, and he let me trade some Nook Miles for new ones. Honestly, I can't believe my luck. Then again, maybe it wasn't luck. Maybe Wilbur just knows exactly what kind of trouble his customers will get themselves into out here. Spending time on an island like this is so relaxing. I feel like a movie star off on an exotic vacation. Ah, yes, I could easily spend the rest of my days basking in this sort of island life, Snappy. Come to my island. What? Are you quite serious? If I remember right, you said you're from Stellar. It would be quite an adventure, and of course you would be there. That settles it then. I'll move to Stellar and start a new life there, Snappy. Best decision ever. Wonderful. I will start preparing to move right away. But how to proceed, I wonder. A simple call to this Tom Nook fellow from Stellar should suffice. That I can do. I'm so glad I came here today. Who knew this one trip would change my everything? Life is funny like that. Sometimes it hands you a present out of the blue. Do you think Whitney's a white wolf or a light blue wolf? White with light blue accents? I love her eyes with her eyeshadow. Just, those are all my favorite colors in one, you know? Like, it looks like the aurora on her eyes. I think she's so pretty. My hubby bought me a stack of amiibos for Christmas, and she's one of the amiibos I meant to get those rocks in the collection. But out of all of them, and I think there were probably like 20 or 30 amiibos, her amiibo was the only one that said, "This is not an amiibo and you can't use this." Oh no. I wonder if they'll miss me or just be jealous. Either way, I'm about to be one very busy wolf, Snappy. Awesome. I need to collect some materials so that I can make a better island. And at the time, she was the one I wanted on my island, so it was a little frustrating. And now I do believe I have her on Resplendent, and now I have her here. I'm pretty sure that they are, but it's okay because, you know, he got them very inexpensively. And I think that it was actually like this set of 20 and then like there was another set and another set. I ended up with like 60 amiibos. A lot of them worked though, like all of them worked except for her, and I think Cecil from another set did not work. But I found him on a mystery island later on, and it was one of the ones my husband wanted. My hubby's awesome like that, though. He'll order me some things that I need, or just things that he thinks I need. Later had to get a little case to be able to put all of them in, and I realized I had extras, quite a few of them. And I gave them to my friend Michelle, the one that I helped with her island, and she didn't realize what they were for. She hadn't used amiibos before. And so she put them away in a drawer, and she was like, oh, they're cute. They're tiny little Animal Crossing pictures. But I showed her how I amiiboed in all those characters for her, and now she kind of has a grasp of it and knows how to do it herself, and she collected all of the ones I gave her back up, and she's got an arsenal, so whenever she's finished playing around with the characters that we amiiboed in, she can amiibo in some new characters of her own, and she has her very favorite of Lily and things like that, so, you know. That's what I'm saying. Ours were like that. It was like 100 of them for 33, and they were the mini amiibos, but I have a tiny little case that I put them in, and yeah, like out of all of them, like they came in 3 little tiny plastic containers, and out of each plastic container, like out of 2 of the 3 containers, 1 didn't work. And it was just Whitney and Cecilabot, so I mean, I'm not complaining. That's amazing, you know. And there were many in mine that were duplicate. I can't talk today. There were many in mine that were duplicates, and so she has like a nice little stack from ones that I had previously bought in store that were duplicates, but the pack that was like 100 for 33, I didn't get many duplicates in it at all. Like I think maybe 1 or 2 were duplicates, but that's still fine. That's incredible. He also got me all of the Sanrio characters for a different holiday. I think it was my birthday. I'm not sure, but I accidentally pressed the wrong button. We're not even trying to fly anymore. I got sidetracked talking about things. But I can't use the Sanrio characters on my hard mode island because they're not allowed. And so I amiiboed in all of the Sanrio characters that my friend wanted into her island, which is really fun. Okay, so our villagers then are, Sylvia, Tank, Stu, Ione, Opal, Annalise, Bud, Angus, Klaus. I mean, super kidcore, right? Super kidcore. And then we added Whitney. I've been working on little accents to my path as well as something I said before we went villager hunting, and I've got all of the fossils kind of outlining on the way to the museum. Oh no. I had to find a little binder that held the mini amiibos. And they are very tiny. And I know I've lost a few of mine around my house as well because I'm horrible about not putting them back. I had, I want to say, oh gosh, what is her name? Chelsea, the Sanrio amiibo that I was just talking about moving to my friend's island. I had dropped it into the floor, and I have a black lab. She's so sweet. But I really feared she was gonna eat it, like try to lick it up and eat it. But she was so sweet. She just moved it with her paw and she left it alone. She was like, I'm not even messing with this. She was like, I know I'll get in trouble. How's your day going, Gleam? I stopped for a chat. I try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime, Gleam. Need something? Indeed. This is for you. I think I have a present in my pocket that we can give her. How about a gold nugget? Because I don't have a present in my pocket. That's really thoughtful of you. Thanks a lot. Might come in handy for something I've been planning. Here, I want you to have my plaid puffed sleeve shirt. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Let me find my net because I'm pretty sure that we do not have this butterfly yet. Oh no. And we have a couple of fossils we need to take to Blathers, and we can take them to Butterfly while we're at it. But I outlined the pathway with all my fossils so that it looks really cute. And I just kind of made a starry pathway. I added some little blue patterns to this, like I did for the pattern for my friend. And I tried to make it just look a little bit better, in my opinion. I don't know. I think it's looking nicer. It's not the best pathway in the world, but I'm giving it my best effort. In hard mode, you have to create all of your custom designs yourself. I not only created this pathway, I also created my cute little jacket that I'm wearing. We also have to let any campsite villager move in that wants to move in, and we got Opal on this round, and we asked Whitney to move in villager hunting. So that's kind of where we're at for today. We have flea market that will be open on Sunday afternoon. I'm thinking this time around, probably like around 3, maybe 4 o'clock. If my computer wants to update, it's gonna be like 4 o'clock, but hopefully it will be 3 o'clock and everything will just go very, very well. People are so talented. I agree. A lot of people can make some really great pathways. Like, I'm in awe of so many of you talented creators out there. I'm trying my best, but a lot of these designs, like the candy and this beautiful little frog, they're templates that I kind of had to look at the dots and count, and the donut, work with it until it came out to what it was supposed to look like, but they're actually templates to make beaded jewelry. I looked them up on Pinterest. I was like, yeah. I have a little area on in Pinterest that's Ragdoll River Song, and it is Family Crossing or Animal Crossing design codes, I do believe is what I saved them as, or Learn Path. And that's kind of what I've been trying to go by for this. I'll try to get everything a little bit better organized. I'm so terrible at organizing and doing a schedule. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better in the new year. We're almost through the month of January and I'm failing to get it together. I still have no permanent schedule out. Evening, Kerpow. How is your night going? My plan, though, is to try to live stream on Sundays and Mondays because those are my days off. And I also try to live stream in between, like on a Wednesday or Thursday. But occasionally life gets busy and it ends up being more like a Friday, like today. So if y'all want to know exactly when I am on, don't forget to hit the bell notification and you'll get notified. I hope all of you are having a very terrific evening, and I think we're about to call it quits because, like I previously mentioned, I've been up for a while and I'm starting to forget things. But I have to work tomorrow as well. I do want to check my island rating because the very last time we checked with Isabel, we had a 1-star rating, and surely it's a 2 by now at least. She told me that one of the only reasons it was so low is because we didn't have enough villagers, and now our villagers are full, so let's talk island evals, Isabel. We have a 3-star rating. We built a solid reputation and come up during many a water cooler chit chat. Allow me to read an excerpt from the feedback I gathered. Stellar, man. Hearing about how chill it is, I'd go if I had the chance. KS. Well, there you have it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Am I hallucinating, or was that feedback signed by KS? Yes, there it is, very clear. KS, and the penmanship is quite striking, if I do say so myself. Could it be? Can it be? It must be. That message is from the one and only KK Slider. What? I can't believe it. We finally achieved our goal of bringing the island to the attention of the KK Slider. Not only that, but he said he's looking for an excuse to visit. And what are we waiting for? Yes, yes, let's offer him the chance to hold a concert on our shores. Strike while the iron is hot, they say. Hello, do you have the pleasure of speaking with Mr. KK Slider? Yes, yes. I'm with Nook Inc., located on Stellar. Yes, indeed we did. We greatly appreciate your valuable feedback. That's actually why I'm calling. If you're truly interested in visiting Mr. Slider, we would be happy to host you and your musical stylings. Yes, quite. I see. Oh my, you mean? Thank you so much. Yes, I'll be sure to mail you all the details straight away. The entire island will be looking forward to it. Thank you again. Yes, yes. Talk to you soon. So, what did he say? He'll do the concert. That's right. KK Slider is coming here. Amazing. Congratulations, sir. He could be here as soon as tomorrow, but he has to check his schedule, of course. Ragdoll. Can you believe it? We finally turned our goal into a reality. We'll spread news of the concert via our island broadcast system. I do hope you'll be in attendance, Ragdoll. You simply must hear KK play. Yes, yes, you must. Well, indeed we must. I do hope all of you have a terrific night. Hopefully KK will be here the next time that we go. Well, he said as soon as tomorrow, so I do have to get some things prepared, but I'm not positive. I'm thinking, I'm like, if I waited until Sunday and left it off, would y'all be able to watch KK perform with me? but then I wouldn't be able to collect anything tomorrow, and I would have to stay up and get things done today. And I don't see that happening for me, so I need to get some things done tomorrow. I hope you all have the loveliest evening. Sylvia and her little one are smiling away out here in the courtyard doing their evening stretches, which is what I'm gonna do after I turn off this, because I don't like to do the daily stretching routine while I'm on air. Y'all don't need to hear my bones cracking and popping. I hope you have an amazing night, and I do hope that you will join me on Sunday for my flea market. We'll be live again, and I don't remember anything else I'm supposed to tell y'all. Bye, friends, until we see each other again. Have fun, play Animal Crossing, stay safe. Toodles.